Hello everyone, it's Angie here at Beads and Plenty More. Today I thought I'd show you this secret garden bracelet is what we're calling it. And we did do this one up as kits. So you can get either the red, the purple and green here, or I'm doing the third combination. And we've done them up as kits, but I'll run through the materials as well here. So I've got size 11 seed beads. You could use size 10 and it would work fine in this. I've got 6mm bicones. I've got two colors of 4mm pearls. This is a 3mm and it happens to be a hematite, but you could use just a metal bead as well. And then I've got a toggle clasp. So I'm working with 6-pound fireline, and you want about 1.5 meters. And what I'm going to do is I've got a little wire guardian on the end of my toggle clasp here, and I'm going to take my one needle up. So I've threaded a needle onto each end of my fireline here. And I'm just going to come down the other side of the wire guardian. Because what I want to do is I want to have that wire guardian end up in the center of my thread. So now we're ready to get going. So I'm going to pick one of my 4mm pearls to start off with. And I'm going to put one needle through and then the other needle go in the same direction. A lot of this bracelet is really just about which way your needle's going to get your bead to sit right. So you have to think about that. So then we're going to separate our two cords here. I think I have a knot in it already. And I'm going to pick up 5 seed beads on each cord, or each thread. And then I'm ready to pick up the first of my little flower beads, or yeah, I'd call these flowers. They're a little square of flowers, or of pearls here. So I've got one white pearl on each thread here. And this is where I said you need to think about which direction you're going through, because I put one needle one way through this bead, and I'm going to put the other needle the other way through the bead, and just pull everything tight. So talking about this being a flower, well, I've got half the flower done. So I'm going to pick up one more on each thread here of the white pearls. And then I'm going to pick up 3 seed beads on each one. And this is where the first of my bicones comes in, because I'm going to go one way through it and I'm going to go the other way through it. So there's my first little flower, and then the bicone separating it out. So then to get the other color in there, pick up 3 and 1. So 3 seed beads again, and one of the second color. And then we need to pick up one of those little 3mm beads again, because I'm going to take one each way through it. So as you can see, this is a fairly simple pattern. It works up fairly quickly. And then back to the bicone again. So I'm pretty much going to repeat until I get this bracelet long enough, and we'll talk about how to do the clasp at the other end. So I've reached the other end of my bracelet, and I added the last pearls from the last flower, and then I've added 5 seed beads instead of the 3 that I've been adding all along here, just to do the other end. And I've got one more pearl that I'm going to put one needle through, And this time I'm going to take the other needle through, but I'm going to take it through the same direction just to kind of cap off my work. So we'll get everything pulled tight here. There we go. And then I've got the other end of my toggle clasp, and I've got a wire guardian on this end as well. I also added a jump ring because I find that the toggle, this particular toggle, I need it to be a little more flexible, so that's where the jump ring comes in. And I'm going to take my one end through the wire guardian. So down the one side, pull it tight, and then I'm going to bring the other thread the other direction through that wire guardian. Take a moment, work to get everything nice and tight. And now I've got both of my threads down here, and I can actually just tie them together to finish it off. Just your basic knot. And one trick that I have is that I never cut right next to my knot. So I'm going to take these tail ends and I'm going to weave them back into my work a bit. But other than that, the bracelet is done. So hope you enjoyed that. Have a good day.